Hi, family. It's African Esquire, and I want to talk about a hot topic. We all have been talking about the Black Panther movie, and I'm not going to belabor the point of talking about the movie, but I did think it was interesting as a conclusion to a video that I did previously where I talked about the idea of the petition that said that Marvel should donate 25% of their proceeds to the Black community. A lot of people were against this petition. Some people were neutral, like myself. Other people were completely for it. I think it's interesting the way that Marvel or Disney, whoever did it, decided to address this issue. So I didn't see much commentary on this, but I actually did see an article on Atlanta Black Star. And if anyone is not subscribed to Atlanta Black Star, I would definitely recommend them. That's where I get so much of my news from. To me, they are just a really powerful media entity that's going to explore multiple issues in the Black community, and they're not really afraid, or they don't really shy away from Pan-Africanist issues or Black nationalist issues. They really are well-rounded, and that's what I think we should expect from our media entities. At the very least, if you're not going to be all on one side or all on the other side, just be well-rounded in how you assess different situations. But anyways, they posted an article, and basically the way that Marvel, I would say, addressed the petition, because I don't think they would have done this had the petition never been made, is that they decided that they were going to donate $1 million to the Boys and Girls Club. Or was it Big Brothers, Big Sisters? One second. Marvel donates. I want to make sure I get this right. Yes, it's the Boys and Girls Club. So, which is even more crazy to me. So if you know anything about the Boys and Girls Club, you know that this is not a Black organization. This is not even an organization that is particularly functioning in the Black community or has a strong presence in the Black community. However, they decided to donate $1 million, which is very small compared to what they actually could donate to this program. And I think they donated to a STEM program. Now, the reason why I wanted to bring this up, again, I never thought that the 25% of profits was going to work, because you're essentially asking capitalists to work against their economic interests, and that is to maximize their profits. I never thought it would work, and I never thought that I just never thought anything was going to come of it. But I am interested that Disney did certainly see this petition and decided to respond by donating $1 million, which is far less than what they made from the movie, to a non-Black organization. And honestly, to me, it's kind of underhanded. You know, to me, I'd rather you not donate anything than to donate to only $1 million to a program that does not principally affect the Black community. But I think it's important to understand how capitalists operate. They will often operate and they'll give you little concessions, but they won't do it in a way that's going to hurt their own interest. They're not going to hurt their own economic interest. They're not going to hurt their business. They're not going to hurt their livelihood. They're always going to do things in a way that they can maintain what they're doing, but maybe just throw $1 million and, hey, write off a tax exemption for that. Disney did this in a very clear way by doing this to me. And it reminds me a lot of when Michael Jordan, who has been criticized very often because he essentially has done nothing to really speak up when it comes to the Black community, he decided to basically get rid of that criticism by donating, I think it was like, he donated $1 million to a police union and $1 million to some Black organization, and said, hey, I did that, and so I'm good. And of course, we know, number one, he's worth way, 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 way more. You know, so to him, that didn't hurt necessarily to donate those and get those tax exemptions. But it's also underhanded, again, in the fact that not only did he donate to a Black organization, but he donated to a police organization. And if we're going to understand what the issue is with the police, we're understanding that it's a systematic issue with how the police operate. So why are you donating to the people who are essentially oppressing your people as a way to show your people that, hey, I do care? If anything, it reinforces that not only do you not care, you just don't get it. you don't get the issues, you don't get the level of oppression when it comes to police brutality. And I'll say most people don't get police brutality for what it is. A lot of us have reactionary understandings of it. But again, this goes back to what's going on with Marvel. You know, they says that they're celebrating Black Panther by donating $1 million to a STEM program to a white organization. And I just think it's very important to, number one, take this as a lesson that these capitalists are not ever going to do anything that is going to significantly benefit the Black community and more so hurt their own economic interests. When you understand that, you'll understand that really asking them to give anything, donate anything, is actually a waste of your time and your energy. So that's all I have to say about this. And I would just like to see your comments. I know a lot of people have strong opinions against the petition in the first place, but what do you think about Marvel or Disney's response of donating $1 million to a STEM program?